So a key part of training is actually knowing our athletes are doing. So yeah, they're training, they're lifting, they're working on stretches. You know, we have those things going on, but we're also monitoring. So a quick look at some of our tools we're using for monitoring here. You can see on this sheet, we got one of our surveys. We do this on a weekly, bi-weekly basis, depends on what the athlete needs. But we have a couple different scales, and you see each of these scales are kind of inverse. There's a positive and negative scale. So we have sleep quality here, then fatigue. We have self-efficacy and burnout exhaustion. You see these scales, and what we're looking for is this pattern here. I want to see the positive high, the negative low. We see this part was starting to change though at this point for the athlete. And so as that starts changing, unless we're really planning a big overreaching phase, we might want to address some stuff. We also will monitor using the Myo test, looking at power outputs. At times we'll do some sleep monitoring with the Zeo, do some awareness or look at interventions. We can look at heart rate variability. Again, looking at that, individual profile, not comparing to any norms, but really just looking for trends, seeing what they're doing. And we use a lot of manual stuff as well. So while we've tried a lot of tech, often the best thing is just to use some monitoring. Coming down here and actually looking at this, what we call our rating of perceived exertion and rating of perceived recovery. Coming up with points, tracking that. We can give the guys ideas about things they should be doing for restoration, the different categories it falls in. Those are our 4 different buckets of types of restoration. But we have a list for them to be thinking about, proactively working on. And then again, for that rating of perceived recovery and exertion, using these simple scales. We're using a 20-point scale, and that's one of our best indicators as we track those things. So yeah, we got to do the work, but we're also making sure things are on track and that we're recovering when we need to.